Alright, so here's some game I want to spit to you guys.
Yeah.
You know that song that grandma got run over by a reindeer?
Yeah. I heard it.
You know what I'm talking about? Flip your mic on my opinion. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, totally.
I think
Check
it's my
Hey
phone.
Dixon, this isn't a rap video. Hold your mic at the bottom.
Yeah.
Is Dixon on?
I heard it.
He's on.
You can turn Gavin up a little bit too. Dixon talk.
Right there. Can you hear me now?
Kinda, I guess.
I hear diction.
Boom.
Oh, wow, loud.
There you go. That's how it
And,
needs to be.
yes, I have heard that song a few times.
You know that song?
Everyone's heard that goddamn song.
I always leave it on.
So I caught it the other day, and I never really gave a shit about the lyrics, right? Like, not my fucking grandma, you know? But so the other day, I was just kind of daydreaming, and I listened to it, and I was like, wait a minute. Song is so fake. This song is really about how the grandpa just killed the grandma. Right? So I was like, hold on, I know what I just heard. My spider sense tells me that this song is fucking shady. So I went and did some research, and I pulled up a couple quotes from the song, and I just think we go through and just prove that Grandpa probably killed her. So I'll just prove this to you though, so you can go tell your friends at Christmas. Anything I can do to fucking sabotage Christmas, man, I just push.
I don't think you can. Do it.
I just push it. I can prove it.
I don't think
Fuck
you're man
Christmas.
enough.
I can prove it.
I've heard this
Okay.
song thousands of times.
That's what I'm saying. But nobody really listens anymore. Okay, so first of all, Grandma got run over by a fucking reindeer, right? If you can get past that first line, okay, right?
Right.
Walking home from our house Christmas Eve. So you're walking home from our house, right?
Right.
So obviously Grandma can't live that freaking far away,
Right.
right? Okay, because everybody just let her walk home.
Well, it's probably all cold. Why the fuck doesn't she just drive home? That's what I don't understand.
I'll tell you why she doesn't drive home. That's a great question, Dixon.
It's snowing and
You're
shit.
gonna make a great
Drive,
junior
Jesus.
detective. She's been drinking too much eggnog,
Okay.
So grandma is drunk. That's why.
and they warned her not to go.
Okay.
They said, look, old woman, don't go walking out there, right? Or at least that's what they tell you they said. Right? Grandma got drunk and decided to walk home on her own. Okay, right?
Possible argument with the old man.
Right? Because if Grandma's drinking eggnog, Grandpa's drinking eggnog.
Grandma
Alright?
sounds like she has questionable behavior to begin with.
It says she left her medication at her house. Swear to God, she
So
said
she's drunk on medication. That's kind of crazy in the first place.
Right? So Grandma's on medication. You know, anybody knows that somebody that's on medication, they have mood swings, and Grandpa's probably really sick of it, man. It's fucking Christmas Eve. Just trying to drink some goddamn eggnog, right? Okay, so now Grandma's drunk. She's like, I'm just gonna walk home and get my medication. So Grandpa's like, all right then. So then here's the weird disconnect. So Grandma goes off on Christmas Eve to her house, which is presumably a short distance away. Comes up missing. None of her relatives went to look for her, even though she only lives a short distance away. And the next line says, when they found her the next morning, meaning somebody that was not in the family, just some random motherfuckers, when they found her, she had hoof prints on her forehead, and I quote, incriminating claws marks on her back. Okay, so now here's a couple things that are a stretch. Grandma lives so fucking close that you're gonna let her walk home drunk, right? Just to get her medication.
Right.
Yet I'm supposed to believe with 6.5, almost 7 billion people on this planet, Santa Claus just happened to be in your neighborhood at that exact freaking time that Grandma came up missing, right? And then nobody even went looking for her. Somebody else found her the next morning. So here's my hypothesis. Grandpa follows her out the place. The grandson follows them both. Grandpa brutally kills Grandma, right? I mean, he's eggnogged up, right? Grandpa kills Grandma. The kid sees it, and Grandpa looks at the kid and goes, you fucking son of a bitch, I swear to God. If you fucking tell everybody Santa Claus did this, if you fucking tell them Grandpa did this, you know how bad your dad spanks you? I used to spank your fucking father, and there's no way I'm going back to prison over this fucking old woman. I already did 10 years and I'm not going back. I swear to fucking God, if they ask you, kid, you say Santa Claus fucking did it. Right? So now the kid's like, Santa Claus ran over my grandma. They're like, son, are you sure? He's like, I swear to God, he's pissing his pants. Santa Claus ran over my fucking grandma, I swear to God. So he's crying. He's crying. Not knowing he's not really crying about his grandma. He's crying about what his fucking grandpa's gonna fucking do to him, right? His grandpa's all tatted up and shit, you know? Because grandpa doesn't even fucking go look for the lady, right? Okay, then they find her the next morning. Then the next set of lyrics says, grandpa's taking it well, watching football, drinking beer, playing cards with cousin Mel, right? The lady's body probably isn't cold, except for the fact she's in the snow, so that might have gotten cold quicker. But let's say under normal temperatures, her body wouldn't even be cold right now. And the old man is just fucking playing football and drinking beer, right? Talking about hair of the dog. I don't even remember what I did last night. And the kid's like, I do. And grandma goes, no, you don't. You don't remember. You saw Santa Claus, right? Then, I mean, how drunk was Grandpa that he was just like, thought that was a good idea? Like, okay, here's what we're gonna do. You tell him it was Santa Claus. Kid's like, oh, fuck. I'm gonna be like 9, but I know a bad idea, Grandpa.
The prosecutor would have had a field day with that, though, in court.
Who?
The prosecutor. Grandpa's just having a good time watching football, drinking it up the next day. It's game over. Court
Nobody
TV
looked for her?
does 12 segments on that.
Nobody
Yeah.
tried to look
Yeah,
for
but
her.
nobody else in the house was sober enough to give grandma a ride home, really? Everybody in that family's just raging fucking alcoholics.
And then they drank the next morning. And then look, here's some real incriminating quotes. So then,
And then they just like, oh, fuck you, grandma, drunk on pills and booze and eggnog and shit. Fuck off, walk home, bitch.
right? Except Grandpa was like, this is the last Christmas where that shit's going down. Fuck that. Don't follow me, boy. So then they go back and the lyric actually says, something, grandma, something. That's what it actually
That's
says.
very incriminating.
And it says, we're trying to decide if we should give back her gifts or if they should keep them.
In fact, the gifts to who? She's dead.
They're already talking about it. Look, they haven't even like got that far into the day. They're like, fuck her. Let's get drunk. What are we gonna do with their gifts? Then the last bit of incriminating piece, man, is the kid said, now we're all chilling, eating some fucking pig. And we have blue and gray candles, which is cool because that matched Grandma's wig. So on the way out, that kid was just like, and it all bitch